I did it again. I started out with good intentions. I was starting to line it up. I had all the tools that a little settlement would need. I had the grinding bowls and stones, axes, knives, drills, nut working stones, anvils, crescent-shaped side cutters, crescent-shaped abrasion scrapers, color utensils for their art, knives, medicine cups to mix herbs and medicines, fishing, net weights in the shape of fish, small net weights in the shape of fish. And I was getting there. I've got a whole bunch of table to fill up, and I came across my book. So here goes a little bit of ego. I wrote this a long time ago. This is one of my goofy pages. My first traceable thought of the morning. Traceable meaning taking the time to writing it down. The most insightful book I have ever read is a dictionary. That's not true. I have never read the dictionary. I've not even read one page. I doubt that anyone has. Should I concern myself with this? My first traceable thought of today? I don't know whether to be joyful or sad. I try to maintain a third equal values of intuition, inspiration, and ego, and hope it brings me harmony. But this morning it has not. Sometimes I'm just a man that's wide awake while sleeping. Seen through the eyes of an eagle, through the eyes of a hawk, the eyes of a bird, one that stands with arms raised, wishing to be heard, one that wants to fly like a bird.
Always want to know about subjects in that we have mentioned. And one of those happens to be about giants. There are giants, yes. These things were destroying the net. The boys went to see their father to acquire weaponry to use it against these things that were destroying the net. And the father did give them the weapons, and they destroyed. Yay, so. Many of the presentations we make here at the Navajo Traditional Teaching, people always want to know about subjects in that we have mentioned at various times. And one of those happens to be about giants. There are giants, yes, but the way that the Net teach about the Yeitso, the big fear, the word itself, Yeitso, Ye means fear. When it's big fear, it's so. So the word Yeitso means big fear. The teaching that goes along with it is that it goes back to the two boys that went to visit their father, and their purpose was to go to their father and to get weapons to come and destroy the Ye, the things to fear, the things that are fearful and destructive. These things were destroying the net. The boys went to see their father and to acquire weaponry that would allow them to use it against these things that were destroying the net. And the father did give them the weapons and that. And the boys returned, and they destroyed the big fears, the things to fear. Yay, so. But over the years, because of the way that the story is told, many times we get the wrong impression that these were actual physical beings that were out there doing destruction and destroying the people in a physical way. It is in a physical way, but it also is the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual way that people are destroyed. And so the yeitso is the big fear. And the big fear in everybody's life is different. None of us actually experience the same type of fear. Some of us might be fearful of darkness. We can go out, some of us, and we are very fearful of getting near an edge of a ledge of a cliff or something. We are fearful of heights. We are fearful of darkness. We are fearful of something. But not all of us are fearful of the same things. So the things that we fear, the traditional teachings of our people is is our individual fears and that actually can destroy us. If it destroys us, it can destroy our families, it can destroy our communities, it can destroy whole societies of people. And so these are the real giants. And those things that we allow into our lives, the destructive types of behavior, the destructive types of thinking, and the destructive types of things of doing. And these are the yeitso. These are the things to fear. So we have people in the world that spread this fear. And fear is not a very good path to follow. Fear can become hate. Fear can become all kinds of negative things. And so it was that when the boys went to see their father and to acquire weapons, one of those weapons was the idea of recognizing that you are the offspring of the most sacred of beings, which is the maker, the creator, and the supreme being. I think that when we understand our relationship with the supreme being, it is on an individual basis. Each of us have direct contact with that being. And so it is that is one of the weapons that is given to the two boys, is the idea of having a relationship with your deity. As you understand that being, and which could be your highest power, the higher power, the weapon of prayer and having a relationship with your deity is only one weapon. But the other thing is that of faith. In our traditional teaching, we have the four affirmations and the four sacred directions. To the east, thinking; to the south, planning; to the west, life or living; and then of course to the north is that of hase, is what they call it. Now a lot of times it's translated to say supposedly hope, but it's not. It is actually more of a word that says faith. And so faith is a very necessary part of the weaponry, and that is used against the things that are giants that can destroy you and destroy your families and your societies. And that is the idea of combining faith with prayer and knowing that the holy people are the ones that are in charge, and they are the ones that allow some of these things to happen. And so it is that we experience many things. And so faith and prayer are the weapons that were given to the two boys by their father. And the teachings about yeitso may be a disappointment to people because they want it to be the Jolly Green Giant or the giant out of Jack and the Beanstalk. There are giants, and there are evidence of people that were very tall, and they lived their lives, and were aware of people that were of great height. But actually it is the personal fears that you have. Some fears are good, but some fears are very destructive, and those are the things that we are told.